Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Now What series for the 2021 school year. We're really excited to have you all with us. We wanted to take some time today for our first session to just do some quick introductions of ourselves and also let you know what to expect throughout the course. So to start, I'll let my colleague Melissa do a brief intro of who she is.
Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa Brooks-Yip, the Coordinator of Instruction at WISD for the last 8 years. I'm white. I started in education as an English teacher over 20 years ago. I'm also a wife, a mother, a reader, a writer, a baker, a Spartan, and a YouTube fan. And I'm here because while I help to coordinate a great deal of learning for educators in this role, I really care about students and teachers, and I want to help us all move to action based on that learning. And I'll turn it over to Jennifer.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Jennifer Banks. I'm the Math and Science Coordinator with Washington ISD. And I am a Black woman. I'm a woman of faith. I am a learner. I'm a teacher at heart. I am a wife. I'm an aunt. I'm a daughter. And I'm a friend. And I am here because I'm committed to expanding access and opportunities for all students. And to allow all students to engage in a culturally relevant and responsive learning environment. Amy?
Hi again, everybody. I'm Amy Olmstead Brayton, and I am the Assessment Coordinator at Washtenaw ISD. I am a white woman. I am a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a lover of food. Prior to coming into this role, I also taught French for quite some time at the high school level. And with that, I'm also a lover of languages and cultures and just people in general. What brought me into this work is just that desire, as Melissa and Jennifer have talked about, of moving to action, of not just talking about what we're doing, but actually doing something with it. And especially with the work of assessment, the importance of listening and of truly hearing what our students have to say and making sure that our decisions and our actions are centered on what they tell us they need. So we'll move in to a little bit about our purpose.
So when we talk about our purpose, our title kind of guides our purpose, right? Now what? Moving from learning to action. And so our focus for this work is to really apply all the learning that we'll be engaging in this year, and we probably have engaged in at some other point. Dr. Miner in his book, We Got This, on page 41 says, when it comes to this kind of work, of justice work, transitioning beyond the thinking part to the doing part is where much of our work dies. And so we're trying to not let this work die and let it live on in our classrooms.
So as Jennifer said, transitioning from that thinking to that doing is how we've laid out this course and how the book We Got This is laid out. So part of our asynchronous time is this recording that you'll watch part of on September 30th. And then the following live meetings, October through December, we'll work through the listening, the thinking, and the acting to change instruction, to provide opportunities for kids to succeed. And you can see the topics there in front of you that align with the book. Each live meeting is from 4 to 6 o'clock. Our expectations for the course is that you'll read the book section before the live meeting, and then there'll be assignments after, and the sketches will go accordingly to what you complete in this time. And Amy's going to talk about our first assignment.
Yeah, so for our first meeting, we've got this September 30th time, and so you'll be able to watch this video. And then when you're done, you heard a brief introduction of your 3 teachers. We'd love to hear an introduction to all of you. And so similarly to what we did, in Flipgrid, you'll find an assignment, and we'd like you just to share who you are. So describe your identity, and then why are you here? Why do you want to engage in this learning? And you'll see in our Google Classroom, which you should have received an invite to, You can, right here on the main page, find that Flipgrid assignment. So you'll just click in here. Those of you that are new to Flipgrid, it's pretty easy. Right here, record a response. And again, just sharing who are you and why are you choosing to engage in this learning. Nothing super long. I think we maxed it out at 1 minute. So hopefully you can let us know who you are in that space. You'll also find this in the classwork, and these will be not grayed out by the time you're starting. But you'll find that assignment here to record your Flipgrid video, and we ask that you do that by October 17th. So please make sure you've recorded your video by then. And then after the 17th, you'll find a second assignment where we'll be using an organizer from the text, the Listening to Kids organizer, and you'll use that to actually listen to some of your colleagues' videos and complete that and reflect on what did you learn, what didn't you learn, and what could you do to learn more. So you'll find that all here in our Google Classroom as well. So then for next time, our first live meeting is going to be October 27th. You'll see the link to the Zoom connection there in Google Classroom. We'll have that through email as well. But for that meeting, you should have read the text up through page 45. So that includes the introduction and then chapters 1 and 2. We also have the 2 assignments in Google Classroom that we just talked about. So please record your Flipgrid introduction by October 17th. And then between October 17th and the 27th, go back through, listen to some of your colleagues' introductions, and complete that Listening to Kids organizer. And we know you're not all kids, but that's the title in the book. So we'll keep it with that for ease. And then on October 27th, we'll have our first live meeting, which is from 4 to 6 p.m. So I think that is it for our introduction. I'll let Melissa and Jennifer add anything. And if not, we look forward to seeing you in about a month.